Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's English speaking practice session. I'm Maya, and I'm really excited to start this natural, everyday conversation with my friend Dylan about daily routines and real-life habits.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dylan, and today Maya and I are going to have a long and natural English conversation about our daily routine so that we can improve fluency, confidence, and real speaking skills together.
Before we properly start, let's introduce ourselves in a friendly and simple way. I am Maya, a student who enjoys practicing English every day through real-life conversations and improving communication step by step.
And I'm Dylan, also a student who is trying to become fluent in English by speaking daily, learning from mistakes, and practicing real conversations like this instead of just memorizing grammar rules only.
So Dylan, let's begin from the most important part of the day, the morning routine. Tell me honestly, what time do you usually wake up, and how does your morning usually start every single day?
Honestly, Maya, my wake-up time is not very fixed. Sometimes I wake up at 7, sometimes at 8, and the first thing I usually do is check my phone even before I fully open my eyes properly.
That's very common nowadays, but not very healthy. I usually wake up at 6 in the morning, stay in bed for a few seconds, then stretch my body and drink a full glass of water immediately.
That sounds very refreshing. I usually just jump out of bed when I realize I'm late, and then I rush everything like brushing teeth, washing face, and getting ready without any proper calm routine at all.
Rushing in the morning creates stress for the entire day. I try to keep my mornings slow and peaceful because it helps me feel more focused, positive, and mentally prepared for everything I do later.
I think that's where I'm going wrong. My mornings are always chaotic. I feel stressed before even starting my classes, and I never feel mentally ready or organized for the rest of the day properly.
After waking up, I always make my bed neatly because it gives me a small sense of discipline and helps me start the day with a clean and organized mindset from the beginning itself.
I never do that. I usually leave my bed messy and move on quickly. I never thought small habits like that could actually affect mindset and discipline in a big way like you are saying now.
Yes, small habits build your personality slowly over time. Even simple things like making your bed or organizing your room can improve focus and discipline without you even noticing the change immediately.
That makes sense. I always focus on big goals but ignore small daily habits. Maybe that's why I struggle to stay consistent and productive in my studies and personal life every single day.
After that, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and avoid using my phone for at least 1 hour because I want my mind to stay fresh and not get distracted by unnecessary social media content.
I do the opposite. I spend almost 30 minutes scrolling my phone, checking messages, videos, and social media updates, and then I suddenly realize I've wasted a lot of valuable morning time again.
That phone habit is very common but dangerous. It steals your time without you realizing it, and slowly it affects your focus, productivity, and even your mental peace during the entire day.
I agree with you. I feel like my phone controls my life sometimes. I keep saying I will stop, but I end up repeating the same habit again and again without real control.
After that, I help my mother in the kitchen sometimes, especially preparing breakfast or arranging things, because I believe sharing small responsibilities at home also builds discipline and responsibility in daily life.
That's very responsible. I usually just eat breakfast quickly and leave. Sometimes I even skip breakfast when I wake up late, which I think is not a good habit at all now.
Skipping breakfast reduces your energy level and concentration. I always feel more active and focused when I eat properly in the morning compared to days when I miss meals or rush my routine.
I often feel tired during morning lectures. Maybe that is because I don't eat properly or I don't have a stable morning routine like you explained just now in detail.
After breakfast, I usually sit and review my notes for a few minutes. Then I write a simple to-do list so I know exactly what I need to complete during the entire day.
I never write a to-do list. I just keep everything in my mind and then I forget most of it, which leads to confusion and last-minute stress every time I try to study.
Writing things down reduces mental pressure because your brain doesn't have to remember everything. It only has to focus on doing the task one by one in a clear order.
That sounds very logical. I think I should start making even a small list daily, maybe just 3 important tasks so I can stay more organized and less confused during the day.
During my classes, I try to stay fully focused. I take notes carefully, listen actively, and avoid distractions because I know concentration is the key to understanding and learning properly.
I get distracted very easily, especially when my phone lights up. I instantly lose focus from the lecture and then I struggle to understand what is being taught afterwards in class.
You should try putting your phone on silent or keeping it away during study time. It really helps improve concentration and makes learning faster and more effective in the long run.
I have tried that before, but I always go back to checking it again. I think my biggest problem is not the phone but my lack of self-control and discipline, honestly.
Discipline is not built in one day. It is built slowly through small, consistent actions. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to improve a little every single day continuously.
That sounds more realistic. I always try to change everything at once and then fail. Maybe I should start with one small habit instead of trying to fix my whole life in one day.
After classes, I usually come home, have lunch, and take a short rest, but I always make sure that rest does not turn into long, unnecessary sleep that disturbs my schedule.
My rest always becomes long sleep. I lie down thinking I will rest for 10 minutes, but I wake up after 2 or 3 hours feeling even more tired than before.
That happens when you don't set a limit. Even naps should have alarms. Otherwise, your whole day plan gets disturbed, and you lose control over your time management completely.
I never used alarms for naps. I just sleep and hope I wake up on time, but clearly that method is not working for me at all in reality.
In the evening, I sometimes go for a walk, listen to music, or just relax quietly because it helps me refresh my mind after a long day of studying and working.
I usually stay inside and watch videos or scroll endlessly, but I think replacing that with walking or something peaceful might actually improve my mood and reduce stress levels.
Yes, even a short walk can improve your mental health. It gives your brain a break from screens and helps you feel more active and refreshed again naturally.
I will definitely try that from tomorrow. I want to slowly change my lifestyle because I feel my current routine is not balanced or healthy enough for long-term success.
At night, I complete my remaining tasks, prepare for the next day, and avoid using my phone before sleeping so that I can get proper rest and good quality sleep.
I usually stay on my phone until very late, watching random videos and losing track of time, and then I regret it every morning when I wake up tired again.
That habit affects your sleep quality a lot, and poor sleep leads to low energy, poor focus, and less productivity the next day in both studies and daily activities.
I can feel that every morning. I wake up tired and unmotivated, and I think it is mainly because I don't follow a proper night routine at all.
A fixed sleep schedule helps your body adjust naturally, and once your sleep improves, everything else like focus, energy, and mood also improves automatically over time.
I really need to fix my sleep first, because without proper rest I don't think I can improve anything else in my daily routine effectively.
Exactly. When you fix small basic habits like sleep, morning routine, and planning, your whole life starts becoming more organized and peaceful step by step.
Thank you so much, Maya, for this long conversation. I honestly learned a lot about my mistakes and I feel motivated to improve my daily routine starting from tomorrow.
You're welcome, Dylan, and thank you everyone for listening. Remember, small daily habits create big life changes, so start improving step by step from today itself.